Yes, guys, welcome back to the Footy Fancast with Pat and
Max.
How are you doing, Max?
I'm good. We're back. We've still got the cameras rolling, so
Yes,
I guess
mate.
it's sticking.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just this way this time.
Yeah, we realised that for the socials, it's probably better to do it the other way.
Rather than just giving it a little tiny little clip feed.
We we learn, man. We move. So we've got a little bit of a structure for the episode today. Haven't we?
Finally.
Yeah,
Finally got a structure.
We're a little bit. We were kind of unprepared for the last couple of episodes, weren't we? So we went in with a little bit of a plan for this week, didn't we? So what we got for you today.
How is this week planned better than the last few weeks when there's no football this week?
Yeah, I know. Well, this is the
We're
thing.
not
We had to
England
think a
versus
bit deep
Australia.
about it this week because we can't chat about any results or anything. Well, we can chat about the England game, but that's not going to take very long, is it?
Are we going to put the viewers to sleep?
Exactly, mate. It's
45 minutes I watched that game. I turned it off at half time. It was 0-0.
more than that's 45 minutes more than I watched, to be fair, mate.
Lucky. I want you 45 minutes.
I didn't watch anything, mate. I
Give
want
me
your
them back.
45 minutes.
Yeah, give me them back.
Well, we got the result though. We got the result 1-0.
Got it up. Who did we even play?
Australia.
Australia.
Played Australia. Did you
Ollie
see?
Watkins.
Yeah, Ollie Watkins. He got the goal, but did you see he got man of the match by any chance?
What did you tell us?
It was my captain Lewis Dunk got man of the match. Mate, it's about time. He has
He's only
been
played like
he has
3
been,
games for England.
Yeah,
right?
because he's been slept on by Southgate for so long, mate. It's actually criminal how
Southgate's boy, isn't it? His squad selection will never cease to amaze me though.
last 2 games Dunk has played. He's been class, unreal.
He has actually. No, he has.
Is he on the plane?
Should be on the plane.
Surely he's got to be on the plane, man.
He should be.
He's got to be on the plane.
For what he's done. For
Yeah,
what he's
mate.
done.
Come on.
For what he's done.
He's exactly what we need. He's that exact
Unless
kind of centre
he
back
gets
we need.
injured.
Well, yeah, he is a little bit injury prone these days,
He
to
is a
be
little
fair.
Just a little bit.
But
Be alright.
I take him, mate. I take him. He has to go, mate. He has to go.
Has to go, bloke.
Anyway, on the episode today, what we're going to do is we've got a bit of a structure. We've got our top 5 Premier League all-time flops. And we've also got some unsung heroes. I can't speak today, mate. Bloody hell. Unsung heroes.
Unsung heroes, yeah.
Yeah.
Players under the radar, but so like there were players that you could chuck in there that
Thing
I
is,
was
I've
going
gone-
to. That's a bit of it. I was going to chuck Beckham in there because he's not a name that gets thrown around a bit. But
I've gone-
he's got a documentary about him now, so
Yeah.
I think he's all right.
What I've gone for players that you definitely will know about, and they're not in the chat of like the greats. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm going off.
Mine's a bit of recency bias, obviously.
Yeah, I've got.
I've gone back a bit. I've tried to show a bit of football
And then
heritage.
We've got a bit of trivia, classic trivia.
I need
at
to
the
pull
end
it
of the
back.
episode as well.
I need to pull it back. So
Anyway, shall we get going with the old flops?
I want you to start.
You want me to start? To be fair, we're probably going to share some of these. I reckon. I think we're probably going to have a couple of the same.
We could do. I've got one in there that you definitely not wrote down.
Okay. I've got 5, and I think you'll have at least a couple.
I got 5.
Have you? I haven't ranked these, but these are in no particular
it's
order.
not. I've got 5 flops and I got 4 unsung heroes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'll kick us off with my first flop, and that will be Fernando Torres from Liverpool to Chelsea for £50 million.
We share that.
We share that. I
We
thought
share that. We
that
do share
was going to be.
I don't think you can talk flops without mentioning Torres to Chelsea. 'Cause
50
he did
million.
get injured. He did get injured before he went.
He did get injured
So
before he went,
It's a bit.
and he was never really the same after the injury. To be fair,
He picked up a bit of form at Atletico though.
but 50 million, which at the time was a record
Huge.
British fee, which apparently is about 75, 80 million these days.
Yeah,
Because it was in
give or take.
2010, 11, I think he went.
2010, 11. But
Off the back of scoring, I think the first season at Liverpool, he scored 24 goals. Yeah?
yeah,
And he scored 65 goals in total for the
well,
Reds.
Torres when he played for Liverpool was the
Mate,
reason I like. got
One of
into
my
football.
favourite Premier League players, and that
I
couple of seasons that he was
remember.
there.
I remember like begging my dad for a flash card just so I could streak parts of my hair blonde. Not even joking. There's no photo evidence of that one, thank God. Thanks, Mum. But
Do you know how many goals he scored in total across 5.5 seasons at Chelsea? Premier League goals, this is. This is all Premier League we're referencing here.
12.
No, a bit more.
15.
Bit more. 20 goals. 20 Premier League goals across 5.5 seasons for Chelsea.
He did score. He scored that goal against Barca.
Yeah, but that's not Premier League.
I know it's not
We're
Premier
not chatting for this.
He did still score
to be fair
in
to
his
him,
time.
exactly. That was a very important goal for Chelsea, obviously.
Was he part of the squad that won the Champions League then? Does he have a Champions League winners medal for being involved in the Chelsea? Because did they beat Barcelona, then go off and beat Munich in the final?
I think that was that year, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, because obviously he was El Nino when he went to Chelsea.
He was that guy when he went to Chelsea, mate.
As soon as he got rid of that blonde hair,
he had the Euros. Or he played well in the Euro. He scored.
He was part of the. He was part of that Spain.
I think he scored the winning goal in the final, Euro 2008.
I think he did.
Fairly sure.
That was his like star boy moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he just went to Chelsea and it just never worked. I mean, do you remember that miss against Man United? That miss was just kind of that set it up, really, didn't it? That was.
It's the curse.
That was the moment that then.
Curse of being a Chelsea striker.
Yeah, to be fair, I reckon I could have named.
Takes me on to my next flop.
I think I might know you're gonna.
I got Timo Werner.
Oh, okay.
I've got another Chelsea flop.
Yeah, I've got another 2 Chelsea flops actually.
Yes, I've got 3 Chelsea flops in total. Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea. I mean, you could name however many Chelsea strikers.
They're like the PSG of English football, aren't they? Like they're a project where it's like he's good, get him. He's good, get him.
Well, they are now.
He's good, buy him.
They are definitely now.
Definitely now, yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's good, get him.
But I mean, yeah,
How
Timo
much?
Werner.
Get him on a 9-year.
He's
contract.
an honourable mention for me. I haven't put him on my list,
Honourable
but
mention.
he's definitely an honourable mention.
I think it's just not been great because he's gone back over into Germany and he's good again. He's just stank in England. It's reeked.
Yeah.
That was a big signing for them as well. He was part of that setup when they brought in Havertz.
Yeah.
They brought Werner in.
Havertz was a bit stinky there as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, but Havertz. They didn't bring him in just for goals though.
No,
They
he's
bring him in
more.
to be a
He's more
cam.
than that.
He
Yeah,
is a
no,
cam.
He's
So-
more than that.
He gets off lightly.
Timo Werner, number 2 for you.
Yeah, it just wasn't great. I can't remember the actual transfer fee, but it's definitely a player that Chelsea fans look back and think, oh god.
I remember at the time.
That's
It was all in like lockdown, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah. I thought it were a good signing. I won't lie. At the time, I liked it.
On
but
paper, it made
I was a
sense,
bit of a
right?
career mode merchant at the time. Though I'd signed Werner in a
Well,
few
he was
in
playing.
a few manager modes, and now
Was
like,
it Leipzig? He was at.
him.
He was at.
yeah.
He was at Leipzig, and he had a great season. And went Chelsea. It just never worked out for him, really, did it?
It's a different game, man. Completely different game.
Okay, my number 2 that I've gone for is Romelu Lukaku.
I got Lukaku down here as
Yeah,
well.
I thought this might
And
be.
I just captioned it and put that into interview halfway through.
Well, there's been multiple interviews that I've written that down as well. So,
He's so Lukaku.
do you know how much
He's
he cost
so
as well
funny.
when they got him back? This is what I'm talking about. This last time when they got him back, right?
85 million.
97.5 million,
Jesus
which was a
Christ.
club record fee at the time. And he played 26 games. And do you know how many goals he scored in 26 games, Max?
6,
8.
8.
8 goals. That's what 97.5 million gets you. 8 goals.
Lukaku. It's just him in it.
How can it be that bad?
I don't understand him now though. Like he played in the Champions League final against City, stank the joint.
Oh, it was bad.
Belgium in the World Cup in the game that they lost, stank the joint.
That was probably the worst World Cup performance I've ever seen in my life from a striker. That was awful.
And then obviously he had
they
the
might be
chief.
flogging him off to Roma now as well. He's on there alone, but I think there
He's
might
like,
be.
I want to go to Roma, but he's gonna go to Roma. He's like, they never treated me like they did in it. That's what he said at Chelsea. When I was loved in.
How?
Inter.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
can't do that. Record signing.
He was
You've
slandering the
done
manager
nothing
as well.
on
He
the
said he
pitch.
wasn't happy with the setup. He didn't like the manager. I'm pretty sure you can't be saying that when you're under contract at a club. It's like Ronaldo did at United. That interview. It's like similar vibe.
Which was worse? Let's talk here. What was worse? Lukaku's interview for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And he's chatted about Inter, you know, the famous one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
loved it at Inter. Or Ronaldo's interview with Piers Morgan. What was worse?
It has to be Ronaldo.
It has to be Ronaldo's,
Like,
yeah. I was disrespected because Lukaku didn't say anything like malicious. There was no personal intent in what he said. But then
Yeah.
Ronaldo's out here just been like, yeah, but look who's aged better.
Ronaldo-
I'm better looking than
the
Rooney.
thing is with Ronaldo's
Me.
one. Ronaldo went. It wasn't just like to like a Sky Sports or because probably I think he was like
Sky
at
Sports. It was a sports
It was
journalist.
just-
It was
yeah,
in his
the-
niche.
Ronaldo has gone to like Piers Morgan, like a worldwide interview, whatever. Like he
Broke
knows
the
it's gonna
internet.
blow up.
He
Like,
broke the internet so bad. And he did, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
better looking than Wayne Rooney. Look who's aged better. Me.
I think
I'm a
Ronaldo's-
handsome man.
Ronaldo's is worse, 100%.
Yeah, and he called Ralph Rangnick, who was a coach. Who's he? Disrespecting me. It's like,
You can't disrespect the gaffer. You cannot do that.
I feel like I'm going to really quickly go through my flop list because I've wrote Ronaldo's return to Man United.
Really?
I
You've
have.
written Ronaldo's return to United?
Because that return, he was a legend.
Yeah. The
My-
first...
He was a legend. I'm going to put the laptop down.
Okay.
He was a legend when he went back to Man U.
Yeah.
And me and you were sat in the office together,
Yeah.
and I ran over to you and I was like, it's happened.
Yeah.
Ronnie's gone.
It was
We're gonna go
massive.
City.
Oh,
He was
mate,
supposed to go City. Sir Alex calls him and goes, no, I don't think you should do that, son.
That's a great impression, by the way, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's
Thank
not. Terrible, mate. Terrible.
Been working on that all day. And it comes back over, goes straight to Man U instead. And you're thinking, oh my God, he's back. I remember watching his first game, and granted he scored a brace against Newcastle. But like his
Mate.
return to
Yeah, but you
Man
got-
United is what it crumbled him and Man United though. He went back to a team and crumbled his relationship chemistry terribly.
Yeah, but
Some United fans will
how
still
old,
look at
how
it
old
as a
was he when he
legend.
went back?
Yeah, he was old,
Yeah.
but he still flopped.
Mate, he scored... I don't know how many of these are Premier League, but he scored 19 goals in 40 games.
Still flopped. And I'm not saying on as a whole, the whole thing. He stormed off during a game because he didn't play. He got benched ahead of Anthony Martial. Mate. And he spat his dummy out, kicked off, he smashed the kid's phone. Remember that? He
Yeah,
smashed the
but
kid's
this
phone.
isn't... I mean...
He-
no, don't get me wrong. He did...
They
he-
expected a lot more from him than they got. They brought him back as the return. This is it. This is the man. He's coming back. He's going to carry us to everything. And in reality, he contributed an okay level standard.
2021-22, 24 goals in all comps, 18 in the Premier League. Third highest goal scorer in the league behind Golden Boot winners Mo Salah and Son.
I'm saying as a collective. Though.
That's mate. And your
As a
all-time flop list.
Yeah, because he completely alienated himself from a club. He exposed the club, kicked off at the club, lost the fan base, lost the dressing room, lost everything.
Well, yeah, mate.
And it's Ronaldo.
It went,
at the end
it
of
went
the
out.
day,
It
he's
did.
still Cristiano Ronaldo. He's still going to go... No matter what you're going to do, if you bring him back, even now, if he dropped into the Prem, he could still probably get you 10 plus goals. Probably still, because it's who he is, the nature of the player. But his comeback stank, for me.
Fairs. Well, I haven't put Ronaldo on my list.
No, I didn't think you would. But I stand by it. I still think that he had an okay season.
He
And
did.
his goal involvements were good. But I'm looking at the whole impact that he had on the club.
Tell you who didn't score against.
Or us.
When we beat
I've seen him play live.
when we beat 4-0. We beat United 4-0. That was one of the best days of my life.
It was one of the best days of my life. Seeing Ronaldo in beast, and that made me happy.
That's jokes.
He was offside all game.
Ah.
All game. Because obviously I'm on the corner.
Yeah,
level
you're
with
the
a goal,
wedge.
and he's literally just stood, not even moving. Just looking at the floor.
He's a bum. He's a bum.
The second best in the world.
My third bum is Andy Carroll.
When?
From Newcastle to Liverpool, in specifically for £35 million at the time.
Back then as well.
Right, but apparently it's about 55, 60 million nowadays, which is still...
60 million for Andy
Do you
Carroll.
know what I mean, right? So it's still quite a lot of money, do you know what I mean, nowadays? But
That's still a lot now.
so
65 gets you Erling Haaland.
it was. I'm pretty sure it was a double signing, or they signed two strikers at around about the same time. And do you know who the other striker was that they signed? For cheaper, by the way.
Suarez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They signed- So they signed Carroll for 35 million, and they signed Suarez for about 20. I think it was like 23, 24 million.
Carroll's clear.
Carroll's clear, yeah. Carroll coming in with a solid 6 goals for Liverpool.
Oh, that's good.
4 in 35 appearances in the 11-12 season.
35 appearances.
35 appearances in his
Yeah, I was looking at his stats, and He was going to make my list, but I wanted to put Ronaldo on there.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put my last one on there.
I don't think you'll know my fourth. Well, to be fair, the fourth and fifth, I think, are a little bit before your time. But you should know about one of them at least, I think.
I've only got one left, so I reckon you jump straight to your next flop.
Cool.
Carol, though,
my
stinks.
next flop, I don't know if you'll know about this one, is a player called Afonso Alves.
Another name.
So
I don't know him.
So he went to Middlesbrough from Heerenveen. I don't even know how to say that. Heerenveen. Yeah, them.
Them, man.
Which at the time, I think this is like 2006, 2007, around about them. 12 million.
Borough would have been an established Premier League.
Yeah. So they were like an established Premier League side, like mid-table team. He went for 12 million at the time, record fee. And he just scored 45 goals in 39 games for Heerenveen, however you fucking say it. Broke into the Brazil national team, right? And do you know how many times he scored for Middlesbrough?
Twice.
10 times across 2 seasons.
I'm getting carried away on my guesses.
10 times across 2 seasons, and they got relegated the second season, and he left for a measly £7 million. So, club record fee, only had him for 2 seasons, coming off the back of scoring 45 goals in 39 games, and scored 10 times. Massive, massive flop, if you ask me.
I've got an honourable mention.
Oh, yeah?
Because I want to chuck it in.
Okay.
Shevchenko to Chelsea.
That's my number 5.
How many goals did he score then?
He scored 9 goals for Chelsea. So Shevchenko, this is my number 5. Andre Shevchenko.
When they signed him, this is again a classic example of Chelsea just signing a name. Because they did sign him and Shevchenko was him.
So
when they signed him,
I've got some stats for
they
you.
signed him from what, Milan?
AC Milan, right?
Yeah.
Who were a European powerhouse, mate. They had won the Champions League. He just was runners up in the Champions League against Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like just before that as well.
On pens as well.
They signed. I think he missed his pen. You know.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's peak. But
he was known for not missing pens as well, and then he missed. A bit like when Jorginho played against us.
He went to Chelsea for £31 million at the time, which Sky Sports this year have come out and said it would be worth about £215 million in today's money. That's crazy.
So that would technically make him the most expensive player of all time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If it
was in today's day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He won the Ballon d'Or in 2004.
Yep.
He also was the Champions League top goal scorer. He's in the AC Milan's Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Accolades for days, mate. And he scored 9 goals for Chelsea. 9.
Was he the beginning of the striker curse, the 7 curse?
Well...
Or 9 curse, sorry.
9,
9 curse, yeah.
I mean, was that... I think Drogba was
Drogba kind of broke it.
Drogba was a great striker.
But then Torres came in.
Yeah. It was after Drogba's departure, Drogba left, that it all went downhill, I think.
Disgrace.
Yeah. Drogba, I admit I love Drogba. I think he's one of the greats as well. He's you can't. Everyone goes, "Oh, Drogba, no, the stats. He's got shit stats, but he's so much more than that, mate." Like
he is probably one of the best big match players ever.
Yeah, mate.
He
big match player.
He won them the Champions
FA
League.
Cup.
Won them
Champions League, mate. Like if
against
you need
Bayern
a goal,
at the time. That is when Robbery were in full effect as well.
Yeah.
Ben and Robin.
Yeah.
I've chucked in a flop. It's because it's personal. I chucked a Leeds flop in there.
Is it?
I'm gonna let you guess. I'm gonna give you 2 guesses because there's been a lot of flops for Leeds.
Yeah.
I had 2.
Yeah.
I've gone with a recent one. I also chucked in Thomas Brolin.
I was gonna say Augustine.
No,
It's not Augustine.
it's in the Prem because I'm keeping it in brand.
In the Prem. Is it recent? Is it Patrick Bamford?
No, we signed him in the Championship, and I would still never, ever, ever call him a flop. I'd say he stinks now.
Oh,
but he's done good
the
for
first
us.
season that he got an England call up, mate. In the first season you came up.
He scored 17 goals.
Yeah.
He was second to Harry Kane that season. He scored more goals than Mo Salah.
He was great that season.
He scored a hat-trick against Villa. Hold that.
I don't think I'm going to get it. Who's your...
This might be a little clue. Actually, no. We'll go it differently. Brendan Aronson.
Brendan Aronson.
How much did we sign him for?
30?
28 million pounds.
Mad.
Brendan Aronson, who had one good game. And
I remember when you signed him. I remember when you signed him and you were getting so gassed, mate. You were getting so gassed. You're like, this kid, he's the real deal, mate. This kid is a baller. He played well in his first game, didn't he? I think it was an early game that he played.
Hear me out. We just survived relegation. And on the day we survived relegation, we announced Brendan Aronson. So a bit of a double whammy. You're like, oh, we're up. Oh, he signed someone.
Yeah.
This is the revolution. First game against Wolves, he played great.
Yeah.
And he did play good.
Yeah.
He ran the show against Chelsea.
And
then he just died a very slow death. It was like the world's shittest candle. It's like the flame was on and you're like, wow, it smells great. Look at it. Wax has gone. He was literally 2 matchsticks held him up running. The most infuriating player to watch.
Yeah, mate. He had some bad. He used to get rid of the ball. He lots of turnovers. I can't even get my bloody words out, mate. He gave the ball away a lot. That's what I'm trying to say.
The term I use
gave the ball away a lot. Unforced errors.
He was like watching a year 7 play the year 11s at footy. He got on the ball, clatter off. Got on the ball, clatter off. Got off the ball, kicks it away, terrified. And now he's at Hereford. No, where is he? Union Berlin,
yeah.
Union Berlin, and they all hate him.
Do they?
Yeah, they hate him over there. I mean, I've got honourable mentions for Leeds. That list could go on. Rasmus Christensen, Diego Llorente, Junior Firpo, Mark Rocker, even.
Yeah, your manager.
Biggest flop of Jesse Marsh. Biggest managerial flop, Jesse Marsh, and Javi Gracia and Sam Allardyce.
Oh yeah.
So my flop of the Premier League is just Leeds United.
Right.
It's going to take us on to unsung heroes.
That takes us, yeah. That is Max and Pat's Premier League all-time flops.
I'll have to get a little graphic.
Yeah.
Put a little graphic on Instagram. My flops, your flops. Hold it.
Yes, that's your job, mate. There you go.
That hill.
You can do that, mate. I'll leave that to your graphic design.
Lovely.
Techers.
Should have kept my mouth shut. Sounds like I'm working tonight.
So, Premier League unsung heroes. Do you want to kick us off with this one?
I do.
Because I kicked off with the old flops.
I think you might be a bit surprised.
Okay.
Mikel Arteta.
Yeah? I'm actually not surprised.
Specifically at Everton.
I'm actually not surprised.
Oh, really?
Because he's on my list.
Oh. There it is.
Yeah. Classic.
Mikel Arteta specifically for Everton.
Yeah.
They loved him. Worshipped him. Even at Arsenal, he was good, man.
Yeah.
Just a really good player who you never, ever, ever hear about.
Yeah.
You just don't hear
He wasn't
about
like
him.
He
wasn't a standout beast.
He wasn't like the most flashy player, but he was just silky. Like, just a silky, like, maestro of the game.
Yeah.
Ran that midfield.
Bossed it. So pivotal to any setup you're in.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, he's a good manager as well. It's not about that.
Forgy and L, guys. Forgy and L. Yeah, he's a great man. Obviously, he's been given the time at Arsenal, which is what
he needed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I respect that Arsenal's backroom staff for giving him the time to build his project, because obviously he's done great. But last season, obviously they kind of bottled it, they kind of did. But to go all that way with City,
go toe to toe with that Man City, with the treble winning City, and go toe to toe with them for what 85% of the season until you played them and shut your pants. 6
points there. But I mean, no, look,
it's just going to be one of them ones.
And
that you look
mate,
back
they
on.
are still up there as well. They're still playing great football.
Right now.
They're still playing great football. They're up there.
They've got the gold trims.
Yes, they do have the gold trims
on them. And they're like, oh, it's to commemorate the Invincible. It's like, no, it's not. You got giddy. You got very excited, didn't you?
So we
joint on that.
So what I've done I've kind of included 2 and 1. I don't know if that's allowed, but I've done Cahill and Arteta.
I put Cahill, so I'll just.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I included them because they were like the midfield.
I was on the fence with Cahill because nowadays people appreciate him more now.
Yeah.
He's got a hero card on FIFA and stuff like that now. But
mate,
back then he was just. He was doing his own thing. He was very technical.
Yeah, passion for days, mate. He's a really good like good tackler of the ball as well. He was
He was
good,
quite strong, wasn't he? From what I remember from when I used to watch him.
Because he was more of an attacking midfielder, right? He used to get a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So-
He scores goals.
But that's what I've got. I've got the midfield pairing of Cahill and Arteta.
So you've gone
Cahill
for the
signed
duo.
from Millwall for £1.5 million.
Yeah.
Great signing from Everton. That
And I think at the
And-
time it was a bit like a who.
at the time, Everton they were a driving force.
This for a good Everton side.
in Everton
back
being
then.
like Europa League, Moise.
Moise. Yeah, this is the Moise era, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cahill.
You had the
And
creativity
did they have,
from Arteta.
Stephen Pienaar as well in that
Yeah,
side?
Pina, Leon Osman,
Osman.
Vaughan up top.
Oh, Vaughan.
Yeah. Leighton Baines.
Oh, yeah. Leighton Baines.
Here's a trivia round for you. Here's a question, quick one. Where did Everton sign Leighton Baines from?
Brighton. No. It was worth a try.
No.
If you ever ask me a trivia question and look at me with that
They were a
smile,
Premier League side back in the day as well.
back in the day.
They haven't been in the Premier League
so
for a
when
while.
they signed him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have been Prem when they signed.
QPR?
No.
Not a clue.
Wigan Athletic.
Yeah, along that line, innit? No.
Yeah, I've gone Cahill and Arteta are like equal.
A duo.
Yeah.
I'm glad you put Arteta.
Yeah.
So I go next now then?
Yeah, go on. You get next as well. You get another one.
Michael Carrick.
Baller.
Baller. Serious baller.
Mate.
I mean, he was so crucial to Fergie's final setup.
Yeah.
Like his
Also, yeah.
final form, Carrick was so crucial to that. He was
That's-
like the
even
Calvin
at Spurs,
Phillips
mate. Even
of
at
Leeds.
Spurs, he was so good.
So good. And obviously, he's gonna go under the radar just because of the team that he played in.
Yeah.
That's the only
Star-studded, wasn't it, mate?
star-studded completely across the board, every position. But when you actually go back, and I think Fergie has come out and said how crucial Michael Carrick was to the setup. It's like if Carrick was injured or
Because you had in the
unplayable,
midfield, right? You had him, Fletcher, Owen Hargreaves as well.
Hargreaves,
He was class as well. He could even be on
he
honourable
could be
mention.
on this list. He could be on this list.
Honourable
Owen
mention
Hargreaves.
for him.
Darren Fletcher could, to be honest.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Honestly, just think of anybody that used to be on the bench at Man U.
There's a lot of
during
players in
Fergie's
that
time.
United. Ji-sung Park.
Yeah, I wrote him down, but I deleted him because I thought no, because everyone says he's unsung. He's
Yeah.
the most sang unsung hero.
Yeah.
So I just didn't bother.
I actually have got a United player.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Dimitar Berbatov.
Is he unsung?
Is he unsung? Okay, this could be a debatable one, right? This could be a debatable one.
I think he's in the same category as Jason Pat.
Yeah,
I really do.
because my reasoning for him being unsung is that he
Really?
came into that United team originally. The first season Ronaldo was there, I'm pretty sure. So he was in there with Rooney, Ronaldo, Nani, like all these. He probably was even there when Van Persie was there for a season as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Chicharito.
Yeah, so I mean, he's in that team with so many.
Oh, we're gonna put Chicharito as well. To be fair.
Yeah.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Like any man you
So-
player you can think of.
Berbatov, in his first 2 seasons at Spurs, scored 12 and 15 goals. So first season 12, second season 15.
27 already.
Yeah. And then he
Two
went
seasons,
into came
scored.
into United team, and Rooney the season. So basically, I think he was there for a couple of seasons. Rooney in the 2009-10 season, I believe, won the Player of the Season.
Yeah.
And the year after, Berbatov won the Golden Boot, outscoring Rooney by 9 goals, who had obviously won the Player of the season before
Yeah.
that. So Rooney was in peak of his form, and Berbatov comes in.
And goes
Drops
neck and
that
neck with
season.
him.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
So-
stands toe to toe with him. It's
Yeah.
very hard when you talk about Berbatov to be like, oh, no one appreciates Berbatov, because everyone will tell you that no one appreciates Berbatov.
This is the thing.
He's like Giroud.
This is why it's debatable.
He is like
because
Giroud, and he's like, oh, he's so underrated.
he's not.
but
I guess he's not unsung, but in comparison to like
most underappreciated.
Premier League great strikers, he's not going to be in the top.
He'll never, ever, ever, ever.
Like-
We didn't even, if you go back when we did our Premier League overall top 11 with honourable mentions, we didn't even mention Berbatov.
No,
And he-
exactly. This is what I
With
mean.
the 90 minutes that we spoke about footy.
This
That's
is
what I
put
tried
him-
to do with this. I actually listened to our Prem results as well making this.
Yeah.
And anyone that I didn't put in there, that I thought I would have done, made this cut for unsung because it just proves the exact point.
Yeah.
Well, when did we chat about Carrick, for example? Never.
Yeah, this is the thing, yeah. And we'd never have put Arteta or Cahill again.
No, never. I'm going to go for a similar player.
To Arteta?
No. Similar to being outshadowed by who
Okay, because I was going to say...
I've gone Edin Dzeko.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah,
still
yeah.
active, because he did play for City.
Yeah,
and
mate.
He did boss it for City
for
a long time. And then he went Roma, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to Google it. I'll fact check it.
How many goals did he score in the Premier League? Because
again,
he scored some
he's
pretty
still active.
important...
He's still active and he's still killing it.
He scored some pretty important goals for...
He scored 50 goals in 130 appearances for City.
Yeah.
Across 5 years. 5 years he was there. 5 years, obviously outshadowed by Aguero. And then probably at the time David Silva. He came in.
Yeah. Tell you what, they also got...
And then he's gone to Roma. How many goals has he scored for Roma, Pat? In 5 years.
37.
77. Then 22 for Inter Milan in 2 years, and now he's at Fenerbahce. He's only made 8 appearances. He scored 6. So he's still
Mate, he's
great,
still bags merchant.
but never ever really gets highlighted.
Yeah.
Serious player.
Yeah,
though.
mate, he's...
Bosnian? Is it Bosnia that he's from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Something
sure.
like that. Yeah, still active. He's the only player but I've got as unsung that is still active. But again, if Aguero didn't exist, I still think City probably could have done the business with Jack up front.
Really? Without Aguero, they could have done as much as they did.
To an extent.
Aguero.
Dzeko
mate.
also scored the equaliser
Yeah.
when they played QPR.
Yeah.
But I feel like Dzeko's powers were so good because he played alongside Aguero.
Mate,
There's an argument for everything. But
yeah.
I think Dzeko is that good, and he's proving it now. Maybe not then. I might have to backtrack. But
I don't think that City could have done what they did without Aguero, though, with just Dzeko and Jovetic.
yeah, maybe not Jovetic. I think there probably would have been sound. They wouldn't have exactly recreated. They would have done a bit worse, but there would have been sound without him. But you can't disrespect Aguero like
Mate,
that, so I will apologise.
I've got a City player.
Okay.
Gareth Barry. Gareth Barry, the all-time most appeared Premier League player with
Ever.
652 appearances. Mate, what a guy! What a guy!
Gareth Barry. He's the player. He's one of them players that you always know.
Mate, you're just gonna drop like a 7, 8 out of 10 performance every game. He's just a
Comfortable
solid
7 out of 10.
every game, mate. He's just gonna be that guy that you can rely on every single game.
Mr. Reliable, right?
Yeah.
Where did he retire? He ended up at Wigan, right?
No, West Brom.
West Brom.
Right, I'm gonna do a career path here. Come on, get him up, and I'm gonna get this right.
I want this across the board then. Perfect.
Villa,
Good start.
City,
Even better. Where did he go on loan?
on loan.
No, that's not fair. Just go. Carry on.
Everton.
Yep.
Did he go over in between Everton and West Brom? I'm gonna go West Brom straight away. West Brom. Yeah. Come on, get in there. Let's go.
I saw loan.
Where
in
did
the
you go on
corner of my
that?
eye.
Where'd he go?
Everton.
Oh,
I saw loan in the corner of my eye and I looked back and I was like, no,
I
that's not
see,
fair. I
I
didn't want to
see,
throw
I
you. So,
see.
which I've always put Gareth Barry in the same category as James Milner
Yeah.
of player.
Similar player, right? Like
Yeah.
versatile as well, mate. He could play like defensive midfield. He could play sort of more of an 8. He could play wide. Like he's just a really, really useful and solid player.
An
to
attribute.
have.
An attribute.
Mate.
Just an
First name on
attribute.
a team sheet. Do you know what I mean?
Consistently. How many goals did he score?
God, I can't imagine it were that many because he wasn't really known for his goals.
No. He was known for his ability more than
But
anything.
having played
It was known
652,
how he reads a game, how he read
yeah,
a game was
do you know what I mean?
next second
But having
to none.
652 games, surely he's gonna have
680 games.
52
He
in
were at
Premier
West
League.
Brom.
Premier League.
Yeah.
650
Obviously,
in Premier
his calendar is Starts goal up from West Brom because they got relegated.
Yeah. In the Premier League, 6-5-2. Goals.
This is just career goals because
Career goals.
because
70?
it's only 2 seasons.
70?
54.
54.
That's not a bad turnaround. I don't think that's a bad turnaround at all.
No.
Obviously, he retired. He retired in 2020, so he retired at Brom.
At Brom.
He hasn't really done that since, has he?
No.
Rode off into the sunset.
Fairs to him, mate. He played enough games. Yeah.
The last unsung hero I've put in there, but I feel like with time and where we're at, I've given it a second opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I did put Paul Scholes.
Unsung
I
hero.
did put Paul Scholes as an unsung hero.
Unsung hero, Paul Scholes. Mate, he's in the chat.
I know.
No way, you can't have Paul
I'm saying
Scholes
Paul
as that.
Scholes is not really that looked back on until, well, like now.
Even man like Zidane
Rate
from
Scholes.
day one was saying
but
that.
every time
Unsung.
every time you see something and and a legend talks about Scholes, everyone's like, puts a mind blown emoji, mad to hear so and so talk about Scholes like that. This shows how good Scholes actually was. It's just
Mate.
like what people are always surprised by how good Scholes was. He was
Yeah, but that
brilliant.
means, like, he's not. That surely the amount of what you're saying here, people are talking about him. That means he's spoken about a lot. He's all every time you saw top 3 centre midfielders, or whatever midfielders in Premier League history. Forget about De Bruyne for now. Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes. Every single one.
And everyone always took Gerrard and Lampard though.
But Scholes,
You don't-
the fact
but
that
you
Scholes is
don't
in the
hear- you
equation.
don't
Nah, I'm
hear that
sorry. I'm
respect.
sorry.
You don't hear
I'm
the
sorry.
respect
I'm not
on
having
his
it.
name.
I'm not having this.
He's not having
Scholes is not an unsung hero.
What is he then?
No way. He is
He's just a legend, is he?
Yeah.
He's unsung, mate.
Mate,
He's unsung.
no chance.
He's unsung.
I'm not having that. I'm gonna give you a real unsung hero right now.
All right. Okay.
Cesc Fabregas.
No,
Yes.
no. I'm not having that.
Yes, mate.
No.
Come
no.
on.
He's not unsung.
He's
Cesc Fabregas is paraded, man. Everyone loves Cesc Fabregas. He's been most Arsenal fans' favourite player growing up.
they all hate
Cesc
him now.
Fabregas. Yeah, they might all hate him now, but growing up, it was his favourite. When he went to Chelsea, it was massive when he went back to Chelsea. So hyped.
Mate.
Not unsung. No.
Mate.
No.
He's
No,
he's criminally underrated,
No, he's
criminally
not.
undersung.
He's so appreciated and he is a loved footballer. He's not unsung at all.
But he's more unsung than Paul Scholes.
Yeah, well, he might be
100% more unsung than Paul Scholes.
Okay, he might be more unsung than Paul Scholes, but he's not unsung.
So you're a bit.
It's an encore more than he's unsung.
Mate, you know Arsenal. Arsenal fans hate him, right?
Yeah, but it's because he went Chelsea.
It's not his fault. He wanted to go back to Arsenal, but Arsenal didn't want it because they had
Was
Ozil.
Wenger still in the mix at this point
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah. They didn't want him because they had Ozil. So and then Arsenal fans were hating on him, but he had no choice, mate. What do you want him to do?
Who would you rather have? Ozil or Cesc Fabregas?
God,
I'm a match
That-
to flip this.
that is a tough question. Ozil, on his day, was probably clear. I'm gonna say, but in terms of in their prime, I'm probably taking Ozil. I think probably.
Take Ozil.
He
I was
was
really hoping you were going to say Cesc Fabregas.
So
and
we
die
could
on
go
the-
out-
die on the hill that you just made
to be
yourself.
fair, no, like
I
but
do
I didn't
think I
didn't
would
include
rather
Ozil because
Ozil.
I don't think Ozil was unsung because he's
No.
isn't most assists Premier League history, right? Or
Yeah.
something like that.
In that mix. And, mate, it's Ozil.
Yeah,
It's Mesut Ozil.
he was a Rolls Royce player, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, I got a little bit.
It's got a bit heated, isn't it? I'll just turn it out.
Oh, I've got an honourable mention actually.
Oh, here we go. I've got an honourable mention. He's going to proceed to turn around and go, De Bruyne's not really sang.
No, it's my last my last unsung hero. It's Neil Maupay. Purely for that Arsenal fan TV moment. That's it. He's in my unsung heroes for scoring that goal against Arsenal and getting that reaction out of tie. For that reason, he is my
I
number
heard he
5.
is a disgrace. And the cheap. I hope Brighton get relegated.
Did we get relegated? Did we fuck?
Didn't you finish up with Arsenal that season? Maybe not.
No, they got Champions League football, mate. What are you on about?
What, that long ago?
Oh, what, that season?
Yeah.
Nah. No.
You didn't finish above them, no?
No.
They didn't get Champions League football, though.
No, not that season. No. I thought you meant did we finish above them last season? No.
No.
That season we came. Was that season we came 9th? No, it wasn't the season.
No, we came ninth that season.
We came 13th, I want to say, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere around.
Floating around the
somewhere around that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's probably the most heat it's ever got on a Fancast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
So many people are going to disagree with us.
I don't give a fuck.
How
mate.
dare he say Paul Scholes is unsung?
They can get in the comments, mate. If anyone disagrees with anything we've said, get us in the comments, mate. Get at us in the comments.
I wanted to ask you this because I didn't bother putting him down, and I just wanted to hear your opinion on it. Is he unsung or is he a cult hero or cult legend, a streets won't forget player?
Yeah.
Who am I going to say?
Michu? Haha, is it? Yes. Yeah.
Where does he fall in that category? Because that season at Swansea, on that Swansea setup, that had Pablo Hernandez, by the way. Just getting out there.
Yeah. I think
ballers.
I didn't mention him because he's always in that.
Is it like a 1 season, 2 season thing?
He's always in that chat, isn't he? But it's like the streets will never forget
Michu.
Yeah, he's like the first name you put down. Yeah.
So, yeah, I wanted your thoughts on that one because if you were going to be like, oh, I want that good, I was about to.
No. He's definitely not.
Sweat.
He's above unsung, I'd say.
Yeah, cult hero.
Just because of that. Yeah.
That season.
He's in that chat.
That Swansea kit with the gold trim.
Yeah. What was his celebration? Was it that one? Yeah.
It was like that one.
Yeah. Right.
Trivia
time. Hopefully we'll do a bit better than we did last week because we were shit last week, mate.
Mate, you're alright saying that though. Riding off into sunset, 2-0 on fucking trivia. Me over here, left for dead.
2-0 on the trivia?
You are 2-0.
Oh, on the predictions, you mean?
No, you won trivia.
Oh, you won trivia.
Yeah. So you won all trivia. You 2-0. Oh god.
Yeah, mate. I'm getting some gaps going here, mate.
It still leads in me.
All right. For this reason, I'll let you go first then. As in, I'll ask you the first question.
All right.
Question number 1. Which English goalkeeper has the most Premier League clean sheets? English goalkeeper.
Joe Hart.
No.
Fucking hell.
David James. Really? Yeah. 169 clean sheets.
How did Joe Hart get?
127.
Fucking hell. Really?
Yeah.
Fairs. Yeah. Whatever. I spent years thinking it was Joe Hart.
No.
Honestly, there's no dandruff. I genuinely thought it was Joe Hart.
There's no dandruff. I'm pretty sure it's David James.
Yeah, fairs. Fucking hell. I would have with chest always said Joe Hart though. So I'm not too mad at that.
I remember David James for Portsmouth mostly because he was obviously when we were sort of getting into. He was retiring basically when we were proper getting into football, I think. But I do remember him at Portsmouth mostly.
Fair. Do you know what? Fair play to David James.
Yeah, mate, he was great. I remember him playing for me as well.
I just remember David James when we got pumped 4-1 by Germany, and I realised that I don't like football.
That was an awful game. That was the Lampard over the line goal, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway,
your turn.
My turn.
I hope you get this wrong. I hope Brighton get relegated as well. Which team avoided relegation last season after being rock bottom at Christmas?
Forest.
No. Do you want to keep guessing? You're not going to get a point, but do you want to keep guessing?
Avoided relegation after being rock bottom?
At Christmas.
At Christmas?
I know this because I paid attention to the bottom of the
Bournemouth.
table. No.
Really?
I bet you won't even get it.
Who is it?
Wolves.
Wolves
Two wins.
Really?
2 wins between the beginning of the season and Christmas.
God.
We beat them as well.
I thought they were going to struggle. They'll be alright now. I had them to go down, didn't I? I think in our first episode we did predictions. I think I had them to go down, but I think they'll be alright now. I think they'll be alright. Neto looks really good, mate.
You keep Cunha as well.
Yeah, they got Cunha still, but Neto looks class, mate. He's running the show.
0-0.
0-0.
Come on, Max.
Question 2. You should get this, I think.
Don't say that.
Who is the highest non-English Premier League scorer? Think about it.
Robin van Persie.
No.
Suarez.
No. I can't believe you've even said.
rattled.
Oh my goodness. Not even. You haven't even got him from the first 2 guesses.
Not Ronaldo, is it?
No.
It's Aguero.
It's Aguero, mate. Of course it's Aguero. Oh, I cannot believe you have bottled that. That is terrible.
We've got it on footage.
That's terrible. That.
The sadness.
We even spoke about it.
The fear.
We spoke about it.
I think we actually said that stat earlier.
Mate.
Did you see that? You
I
saw
saw
it on film.
I saw
That
him.
moment of, oh no.
Yeah, I saw it go on his face. Head went into his
God.
hands. That's terrible, mate.
I'm not living
sorry.
that one down.
That's terrible.
Restart the podcast.
That's terrible.
Get it off.
Clip that. Right. You better redeem yourself from the last few questions. Mate.
If I got none and none. Hang on, you ain't got this one right.
I haven't got this one yet. No, go on.
Career path.
Okay.
Think about it.
I will.
Leeds United.
Okay.
Tottenham Hotspur. Do you want me to give you loans or no? Because there's quite a lot.
No.
Alright.
Not for now anyway, but I might need them later.
Leeds, Spurs, Watford.
That's it?
Yeah.
Leeds, Spurs, Watford.
Mm-hmm.
God. Alright, throw in some loans.
Peterborough. Bristol City. Sunderland. Newcastle. That's it.
Leeds, Spurs, Watford.
Yep.
I have no idea. Spurs to Watford.
You can throw in the white towel if you want.
Spurs to Watford.
Wave the white flag, but
Who on earth went from Spurs to Watford? How long ago are we talking there?
fairly recent.
Fairly recent.
Yeah, I'll get you the years. I'll be fair.
And he started at Leeds.
Yep. I'm not giving you the years.
I cannot think.
Only because I know I'd get it if I gave you the years. If you asked me this career path and then told me the years, I'd get it.
I really can't think of anyone that's gone from Leeds to Spurs to then Watford. No, for the sake of moving the podcast on, I'm not going to get it. So tell me.
Danny Rose.
Danny Rose was at Leeds.
Yeah.
Danny Rose was at Leeds.
Leeds Academy, mate.
No
Leeds
way.
Academy.
I never knew that.
I've got the Wikipedia right here as well.
I completely forgot that Danny
2006, he made 0 appearances and 0 goals for Leeds United, but he was at the Leeds United Academy. He was there.
I completely forgot he was a player, to be honest.
Would you have got it if I went Spurs Watford?
No.
Would you just not have got it?
No. I didn't even know. Is he still there? Is he playing now?
No, he's retired. He retired in 2022.
Shows you how much I know about him, mate.
0-0.
Still no.
I thought that's a knowable name, though.
It is, mate. He played for England, but I just completely forgot he was a player.
Yes.
Question number 3. Who was the fastest Prem manager to reach 50 Premier League wins?
Alex Ferguson.
No.
Fucking hell.
You
I need to
jumped the gun there,
I need
mate.
to start rushing this.
You jumped the gun there. Mourinho.
Really?
63 games. You got to remember that when Alex Ferguson first came in, it didn't all click like that, did it? You first couple of seasons.
Alive.
But
right, next 2 questions, I'm taking my time.
yeah, you should.
I don't think you're going to get this one, though. This is joint.
Join.
Yeah.
Okay.
For which player, if you can get one or the other, and I'll give it.
Right.
Which player has the most goals scored in a single Premier League game? I'll give you some time to think about it. And because I'm nice, if you struggle, I will give you the goal tally. I'll tell you how many goals it was. And you've got 2 to choose from. I'll accept either.
Most goals in
job.
one game.
Yeah, it's a giant job, so.
Must be 4 goals, right? Surely.
Is that you asking for the goal count?
Yeah.
5.
5?
5.
Jesus Christ. 5 goals.
In a single game.
Jesus. I have no idea. I should know. Surely this is I should know this. This should be one of them stats that you should know. 5 goals? I didn't even know.
It makes you feel like I didn't know it.
Yeah.
I had to Google it.
Yeah. I've no idea.
So you had 2 options.
Okay.
And I've even...
What, there's two players have done it?
I told you, yeah. 2 players. I told you it's a joint job.
Jesus.
I would have accepted either.
God.
Andy Cole for Man United.
Yeah.
He scored 5 goals when Man U played Ipswich in 95.
Oh, unlucky Ipswich.
It's big. Alan Shearer.
Shearer. 5 goals.
He scored 5 goals for Newcastle against Sheffield Wednesday in 1999.
Worth, yeah. Come on. Right. I think you...
Alright, I need to think about it. I think you will get one of my last 2.
Yeah. You're going to get this one. I can feel it.
Don't
Think
say
about
that. Don't
it.
hype me up.
Don't rush
hype
it,
me. I'm not
mate.
going to rush it. I'm taking my time.
Who was the first Brazilian to reach 50 Premier League goals? Don't rush it. Think about it.
This is where I stink. I can't think of a Brazilian at the moment. Swear to God.
The first Brazilian to reach 50 Premier League goals.
Mate, when we do this, if these weren't rolling and I was just sat on your sofa, I'd know it. I can't
Yeah.
even think of a Brazilian. I'm probably going to have to guess with the only Brazilian that's come to mind and hope it's right, but it might be wrong. Give me another 30 seconds. We'll get another Brazilian. Brazilian to score 50 in the Prem.
Yeah, so he's going to be a striker, right? That's a clue, there you go.
Is he a recent player, though? I'm not allowed.
No, I've already given you the position, mate.
Firmino.
Yes,
Oh.
mate. Yeah, he's got it.
And do you know what? When I was thinking about it, I was like, I can't get this one wrong.
Yeah.
I know this one. I did know
Yeah.
it. I just didn't. I could see his fucking face.
Bobby.
As well. I
Bobby
saw
was
his
first.
face. And then for something, I went on a tangent and I was like, Coutinho? No, he's a cam. I don't think he's even scored.
Jesus.
Nah, I ruled him out straight away.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't him.
Good.
All right.
Well done.
You boys got one, which means
He's off the mark.
I'm at the races, which means you need to get this one.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is universal Premier League knowledge.
Oh,
so
great,
like,
here we
if you
go.
don't get it,
I'm mudded.
then at least you'll know it. This will come up on a pub quiz a lot.
Okay.
Arsenal
Yeah.
obviously went unbeaten
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
How many games were they unbeaten?
Well, obviously they went unbeaten
Think about it. Because
What?
you can work this out on maths
Well, they went unbeaten for 38 games
as a minimum, yeah?
as a minimum.
As a
I'm going to
minimum.
say 43.
It is 49.
Yeah. 49. Bloody hell, mate. That's so good.
Did you not know that?
Nah.
Did you not? I knew that.
I should have, mate.
So I knew that one, and then I fact checked it because no one looked like
Yeah.
49 games.
That's
though.
crazy.
49 games they went unbeaten.
That's
for.
crazy.
And when did it? Man U?
Don't.
Do you not know who beat them?
No.
To end it?
I didn't know. I didn't even answer that question, mate.
I don't know who ended it. I think it might
Right.
be Man U.
I think you should get this one as well. But if you get this, you won.
Oh! Just close my laptop. I'll just put it down
So, yeah.
there.
Good.
This is for the win.
Which former Hull player won the Champions League in 2019?
2019.
Yes.
Just a Liverpool player. Who played for Hull? Andy Robertson.
Andy Robertson.
Yes! He's done
He
it!
gets
He's
the
done
point
it!
and he gets the dub. Fair play, mate.
Do you want the moral victory? Do you want the final question?
I want the final question because I
You
don't
want
want to
the
finish
final
on.
question?
I don't want to finish on donuts.
2-1.
It's 2-0. Oh, what? As in, oh no, sorry,
2-1
sorry, yeah, sorry.
around.
2-0 in this round. This could be for a 2-1, but you have won the round, so it's 2-1 to me.
I don't think you'll get it. I'll give you a clue.
Oh,
I'll give
God.
you a clue.
I'm gonna finish on nothing.
I won't let you finish on nothing. I will drag you over the line It'll be a bit like the Brownlee brothers, where they just carry each other over.
Yeah.
You could probably get this, but if you struggle, you can ask. Like in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
You can have fun. No, ask the judge. No, ask
the audience.
Ask the host.
Ask the audience. Okay.
I'm the host.
Okay.
Paddy, you want to be a millionaire?
I do.
This is the millionaire question.
Come on, give it to me.
Who has scored the most long-range goals in the Premier League?
Most long-range goals outside the box. What counts as long range?
30 yards out. Well, between 27 and 30 yards.
So it's going to be a midfielder, I reckon. Because otherwise the strikers are going to usually be in the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Midfielder.
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
Technically.
He's a right mid.
He's a right mid. A right mid?
Right, in his career he played right mid, right wing and centre mid.
Right wing, right mid and centre mid?
Yeah.
Most long range goals.
You can ask me any question you want.
Is he retired now?
Yes.
Right mid. Just thinking, did Lampard ever play right mid?
No.
He did play wing anyway.
No.
He was a centre mid. Right wing as well.
Yeah.
What country is he from?
England.
England. David Beckham.
David Beckham.
David Beckham.
With a really interesting. I wanted to keep it, keep it recent, keep it, on brand.
Yeah, of course.
Here's an interesting fact for you though, and I don't think you might. You'll know this now, and you'll be like, wow. He scored 33, which is more than half of his goal tally at Man United.
Really?
His goal tally at Man United is 62.
Yeah.
Beckham scored 33 long-range goals.
One of them from the halfway line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the halfway line.
Yeah.
Was he the first person to ever do that? Because it was huge when he did that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we watched the documentary.
I think he's the first person to ever successfully do that. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was the first person to do it because if you've seen the documentary, which you haven't, you should do. They had clips of Pele trying it and he could never do it, and then Beckham did it when he was younger than us.
Yeah.
He was 19.
Yeah. Mad. It was his first goal for United, wasn't it? I think. Premier League goal, I mean.
If not, it was in his first batch.
Yeah. Mad.
What a player.
What a shit performance from me in the trivia. Again. Terrible,
What
mate.
a dub.
This is your first dub. Fair play, mate.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Fair play.
It does feel quite good.
Well, that is the end of the episode.
Yeah, I think we'll keep it structured so that if there's nothing to talk about, we're not going to bore you with international football for an hour.
Yeah.
As much as you could probably talk about Dunk for an hour.
Mate.
You could talk about Lewis Dunk for an hour, right? Yeah,
he's just been slept on so much by Southgate. Well, I'm not going to go into it.
He's still my boy.
I'm not going to go into it, but anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back next week with Premier League football again.
The Premier League is back.
Let's go.
And so's the Fancast.
See you in a bit, guys.
See ya.